Hi, it's Amy and welcome to this gentle yoga practice for overthinking. Today we will move slowly, breathe deeply and gently shift out of the mind and back into presence. When you feel ready, I will meet you on the yoga mat. Begin by standing comfortably at the top of your mat, allowing your feet to rest hip width apart. Gently place one hand over your heart and the other over your belly and just take a moment to settle here. Take a slow, deep breath in through the nose and gently let it go with a sigh out the mouth. Allow this breath to anchor you here in the present moment today. Releasing the hands by the side, taking another deep breath in, let's draw the shoulders right up towards the ears. And as we exhale, release them down and back. Repeating that another time. And exhale to release. And then when you're ready, taking one more deep breath in, lifting the shoulders, filling the belly and the chest. And as you exhale slowly, release any tension you may be carrying. Gently wrap your arms around your middle, giving yourself a soft hug, and begin to sway from side to side if this feels good. Allow the movement to feel natural and easy. When we find ourselves overthinking, we can become stuck in the mind and disconnected from the present moment. And gentle rocking motion invites you back into your body, helping you calm the nervous system and create a sense of grounding. Slowly release your arms. With a soft bend in your knees, inhale to lift the arms up and overhead, and exhale to release and repeat. Inhale to rise, and exhale, soft bend through our knees as we inhale to lift, and exhale to come back down. With your next inhale, guide the arms up and overhead with our gaze up to the thumbs. And as you exhale, let's soften into a forward fold. Bringing our hands to hold on to opposite elbows if that feels good, allowing the head to hang heavy. And then adding a gentle sway from side to side if this feels good. As you sway, see if you can let go of the need to solve, analyze, or figure anything out in this moment. Finding stillness here, bringing the fingertips to the earth. With an inhale, let's lift halfway. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, lifting the arms up and overhead once more. And exhale, bringing the palms together and guiding them to our heart center, standing tall here in our mountain pose. And maybe setting a quiet intention before we begin to move. With the feet firmly rooted in the earth, with our next inhale, let's lift our arms up and overhead, gaze to the thumbs, and exhale to return to our forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold, soft knees. Inhale to rise back up, taking up some space. And exhale, hands return to heart center. Inhale to repeat. Exhale to soften and fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Repeating one more time. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And exhale to soften to your forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift and exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, gaze to the thumbs. And exhale, hands to heart center, returning back to our mountain pose. Releasing the hands and bringing them to rest on our hips. When you're ready, hinging from our hips here, let's soften back into that forward fold. Releasing the fingertips to the earth. Inhale, step the right foot back, lowering down the right knee. Low lunge, top of the right foot meets the earth. Inhale to swoop the hands forward and back. Let's rise up, extending from our fingertips like branches as we ground through that left foot into the earth. Inhale to bend the elbows, keeping them nice and wide as we open to cactus pose, and exhale to extend. Inhale to repeat, cactus arms. Exhale to lift and lengthen like tree branches. Inhale and exhale to bring the right hand to the ground. Left hand rises and swoops backwards behind us. Gaze follows the fingertips. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale, nice fluid motion, and exhale. Inhale and exhale to guide it round, framing that left foot, lifting the back right knee, and then stepping the right foot back to meet the left. Forward fold, holding onto our elbows. Gentle sway like a tree in the breeze. Finding stillness, hands come to our thighs, round through the spine as we inhale to rise all the way back to standing. Lifting the arms up and overhead, gaze to the thumbs, and exhale, hands come down to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, hands to the waist, and exhale, hinge. Forward fold, fingers to the earth. Inhale, step the left foot back this time, lowering the knee. Top of the left foot meets the mat here. Inhale, swoop the hands up and back. Rise through those fingertips, low lunge. Extending like tree branches here. Opening through the elbows, cactus arms. Inhale to open. Exhale to rise. Inhale to open, nice and open through the front of our body. This time, exhale, left hand comes down, right fingertips rise as we twist. Inhale to rise. Exhale. Moving as if we are floating through a breeze. Guiding the right hand back down to the ground. We're going to heel toe the right foot out the way. Bring it back in line with our left. Bring our two big toes together, send our knees wide and sink our hips right down to our heels to come into a child's pose. Bringing our palms together, let's ground our elbows to the earth and lift our hands above our head. Taking a moment here to connect. Checking in with our breath, our anchor. Releasing the hands back to the earth, grounding through the fingertips, walking the hands a little closer so that we can rise back into a tabletop here. Inhale to cat-cow, gaze and chest forwards. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Open and close. Releasing any pent-up tension that we might be holding onto through our spine, our shoulders. Keeping the connection to our breath. With our next inhale, let's cross our feet behind us and guide ourselves all the way down onto the mat, releasing our legs out in front. And bringing our hands behind our thighs. With our next inhale, let's guide our arms forwards. And as we slowly release our breath, round through the spine, tucking the chin into the chest and roll all the way down onto your back. Once the back of the head meets the earth, let's tuck our knees into our chest, Apanasana, knees to chest. Maybe drawing some circles here with our knees if that feels good on your lower back. Keeping our movements nice and slow and soft, just to help create a little bit more space in our minds. Then once you're ready, bringing your feet to the earth, take your arms out wide in a T shape. As you inhale, let's send the knees over to the left-hand side and turn our gaze over to the right-hand side. Just finding a gentle twist here. Let's inhale to return through center And exhale to go the other direction, knees over to the right, gaze over to the left. Let's inhale to bring everything back to center. And as you softly release your breath, guide one hand to the heart, the other to the belly, and extend your feet out long. Allow your feet to roll gently out to the sides. And I invite you to softly close your eyes. Allow your body to become heavy, and let the earth beneath you fully support your weight. Notice the natural rhythm of your breath without needing to change it. Take a moment to appreciate yourself for showing up today, and remember, you don't have to think your way into peace. Sometimes peace is found when we slow down, soften, and return to the wisdom of the body. Take one final deep breath in and a long, gentle breath out. May you carry this sense of calm with you for the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this practice, you'll find more gentle yoga and meditation classes here on my YouTube channel. Have an amazing rest of your day. With so much love, Amy.